Well, 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 chat. Wellest of the wells. Hey, how are you, chat? Hi. Hello, Danny, Eric, Eli. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, hi, how you doing? Are you ready for more? I don't even really know what's going to happen next. You got caught up on the VODs? So now that you know, there you go. Nice. So now you see how we brutally got one dude killed and then caused the leg to be chopped off of another young girl. Guys, apparently there are so many dating options in this game. It's a lot. Like apparently you can also, one of the dating options is Kanika's mom. Because why not? I guess. I get your character is technically whatever the heck. It's like a D&D campaign. You can literally be like a wise old man or a young. I don't even know. I don't even know. What up, Sakura? I mean, you can. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember her name, but the dad, the librarian dude, I think he's technically an option. Boiled peanuts are normally sold in cans. Well, we have ours in a bag. Did it snow? Not even a little bit, Danny. It rarely snows where I'm from. It rarely snows. I hope y'all are excited. I'm excited to see what else happens. I wonder whose life we're going to potentially ruin and or end this episode. Because judging by chapter 1 and chapter 2, something bad will happen. Let's see. Let me do one last thing before we begin. I'm trying to post. I don't know how to do that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Posting. I'm trying to post more on Twitter. Twitter X. Guys, I posted like one thing talking about the I can fix her video I'm doing, and it got so much more traction than I thought it would. And I'm like, I don't understand how this platform works. You get snow in January. I get no snow. Should be a peak. But me, apparently you can. Like, apparently you can romance her. Apparently you can. Like, apparently, because I was just scrolling and I saw a couple of YouTube shorts from Black Tabby, today, and it said that she was an option. Um, you're still scared? I mean, it's honestly, as long as you just like, you can pick and choose. Pick and choose what you do. Do you have a blue sky? No. I really don't do social media all that much. The only reason I have a Twitter/X is because a couple of devs post on it a lot, and I follow them for like new announcements, and I decided maybe I can try to like see if I can get some response, like what people think about this one thing. And it was a DDL. It literally, since Monica was on the front, that's the only reason people, I'm pretty sure, went to it. But I don't really care too much for social media. My friend is so into I hate my wife's stream because there's some when you fight with Mio. Are you talking about when she stalks you? That's probably what you're talking about, if I had to guess. We've 100%ed I hate my waifu streamer, so I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. But yeah, like the Paper Lily dev is on Twitter X, and I don't think anywhere else. It is said about the Bobs. Bobs? Are you talking about the main character? Yeah, that's pretty sure what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. I'm like 90% sure. Hob and Blue Sky follow see their stuff. Artist. I forgot to make the stream show up. I was like, I could have sworn at one point in time there was a certain like site that artists used a lot of that wasn't like I guess it was kind of social media but also not social media, and I don't remember what it was. A lost DDLC game? What do you mean? I doubt it. Unless I'm not real sure what you mean. There's not any mysterious game made by the developers of DDLC, if that's what you mean. Like with scrapped characters? No, but there's an April Fool's. If you go to my channel and type in the how one April Fool's joke broke the DDLC community, you can learn about the 5th missing character of DDLC. I'm sorry, the official one posted on the 8th. Yeah, the official Monica Twitter. That did get a random post. I wonder who controls that. I wonder if Team Salvato controls that, or if Serenity Forge does. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't remember. I don't really care about social media. I normally look at YouTube, guys. That's what I normally look at, and that's about it. I have Facebook for pictures and people from high school, but that's about it. That's about it, chat. Y'all ready? Let's dive on in. Let's get the short folks in here. Hello, short chat. Hello, short stream. Welcome. On Discord. I guess Discord can be considered social media. I consider Discord a weird hangout spot. That's what I consider Discord. I hope y'all are excited. I'm excited. Let's I'm pretty sure we can just load. Also, I still don't know why my mouse just does not show up on my screen. I don't know why it's doing that. I hate it, chat. I'm gonna see if I can figure that out before we start. Maybe it's because it's on full screen. Whoops. That broke everything. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. I can see it better now. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna have it on windowed mode. Because I can actually see the mouse thing now. Oh, let me fix the chat so I can see everything. Let's see, so we can see everything. Oh, it looks like that broke a little bit. Let's fix the game capture. Bow, bow, bow. There we go. Yeah, I agree. Same with me. It's more like a group chat than anything else. Okay. Let's go. We were here. That's right. We've been we went and visited her. We apparently were two-timing for a second there, which I didn't even mean to do. But we are obviously with Best Girl Stella, no matter what you say. We're with Best Girl, and we were at the library for reasons. We are going to go see somebody. Anyways, you can see here what all we've done. If you're new, you can see some of the stuff that we have done the past chapter 1, episode 1, episode 2, Monday and Tuesday. The major decisions. We have been we've been going for Stella the entire time. That's kind of who we're going after, just because I like her the best. Kanika's pretty cool too. Everybody else I don't care too much for because we haven't really tried. But yes, and this is our little traits. I need to move my camera actually, now that I remember. I'm going to move my camera to over here. Yeah, there we go. There you go. There we go. You save it money by games, you should do the same. Man, it's hard to save money when you got to spend money on other things. Having a family and a lot of other adult stuff makes it hard to save up money. I gotta take care of other things first. Yes, I agree. Talk to Animals would definitely, I think, is one of the best picks. But then again, we've only played through these first little bits, so who knows? There may be something even better that we don't know about. Anyways, let's jump into it. You and Stella make your way to the library. It's busier than usual. A small crowd has already formed in a corner of the main foyer. Now we're just waiting for Kanika. I almost said Kaneka again. Which I think is a great name. Kaneka sausage is amazing. Thank God I have something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts. Yes, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce HulkingEnigma to the mayor for like the entire time I've known him. I've never gotten to introduce someone to the mayor before. Also, don't forget that we've never met the mayor, so I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. We don't know if the mayor is going to be good or... Gretchen doesn't like the mayor, but it's probably for a silly reason. It'll be worth it. Trust us. All right, shall we? The mayor? Oh. Uh, okay. Well, I'm also glad we picked Talk with Animals because we're probably going to learn a lot here. The mayor has your vote. You know what? I feel like a dog's probably become a mayor somewhere before. Look at the background. Like every mayor is a dog. Every mayor is a dog. Like look at that. Like all of these pictures are of dogs. I'm so a little confused. I'm a little confused, but I love it. Like in real life, I am sure a dog's become a mayor somewhere. I would not be surprised. He is a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little stash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. Just so you know, Misad's not AI. Never thought it was. And unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, the one policeman you spoke to following your encounter in the woods on Monday. The mayor's little nose starts twitching as you approach. His doggy eyes shine with a curious intensity. What do we have? What do you... Wait, no, we gotta get a good voice on him. What have you got? You've got something wet and nutty. Boiled peanuts, chat! Oh, is he gonna take it? We gotta offer the boiled peanuts, though. That's our thing. You hold out your hand now slightly. You hold out your now slightly rancid bag of boiled peanuts. He ate them. They are no more. They are no more. We can't offer them anymore. The mayor's nose twitches eagerly at their strong odor, and he's on them in a flash, ripping through the plastic and devouring the soft-shelled legumes. There we go! We got an achievement! The mayor will remember this. Yes, he will. Or the mayor will die of food poisoning. That's one or the other. Drop it, sir. Drop it. Oh. His security deal... What is going on? His security deal tries to tear him away, but it's too late. The peanuts are already eaten. Thank you for the generous campaign donation. Oh, hey, you finally got rid of those things. Thank God. You better hope those nuts settle well. If the mayor gets any tummy troubles after eating your disgusting pocket peanuts, there'll be hell to pay. What? Never. Now you see what I mean. Not so much as begging before he dove right for the snacks. I've smelled those peanuts on you since day one, and you never saw me become such an animal over them. Gretchen is absolutely mad and jealous. That is 100% true. Good morning, citizen. I don't believe we've met. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. Hey, aren't you Deputy Franklin? Shake his paw. It's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. Gretchen says you're a lowlife. He's a dog. I knew he'd be a dog. Let's talk to him. Shake his paw. You take his little paw in your hand, but the burly security detail stops you. No paw shaking. Only head pats and ear scratches allowed. I must apologize for my security detail. He has my best interests in heart, but he can be a little gruff at times. You think Gretchen ran against him and lost? Maybe. That's some secret lore. That's, I wouldn't be surprised. Gretchen says you're a lowlife. Let's do that one. Gretchen says you're a lowlife. Watch it. Ah, Miss Gretchen, what must I do to earn your loyalty? I'll settle for nothing less than you stepping down from office. Knew he'd be a dog. Oh, we're doomed, aren't we? Okay, we've met the mayor. Let's go. Mr. Mayor, there's something very serious going on in town. We need your help. Let's do that one. Murmur a stir in the crowd behind you as you relay the dangers to the mayor. Of course, the pet disappearances. I've been made aware of the situation. But what do you expect me to do about it? It's autumn. That's tourist season for Scarlet Hollow. I can't turn away the lifeblood of this town, not with the mine faltering the way it is. There was a mine collapse last night. We don't need any more news of disaster coming out of Scarlet Hollow. Do you understand? More updates for DDLC. I don't think it's gonna get any more updates, man. I really don't. I think it's pretty much done. You care about tourists. Wait, how do you know what's going on? So you know there's monsters laying eggs in the local animals, and you're just going to let it happen? Let's do that one. So you know there are monsters laying eggs in the local animals, and you're just going to let it happen. Laying eggs? Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure that whatever is causing these disappearances is just a bear or a mountain lion. I know, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good character. I don't understand what's going on. This game is great. This is hilarious. We've all smelled them up in those hills. They'll move on soon enough. This is a southern town. Plenty of people who are armed around these parts. They'll take care of the problem before it gets out of hand. I mean, he's not wrong, probably. But there's a lot of them. That's going to be a lot of bullets. A lot of bullets. And in the meantime, it's best not to cause panic. I'm a pillar of this community. It's my job to protect strength to... Wait. To project, not protect. Project strength to my constituents. I can't read, apparently. I've heard just about enough from you, Jimmy. Hey, Luna! Hi, how you doing? Meet the mayor. This is the mayor. Yeah, this is the mayor. I don't know. Apparently, every mayor in this town's a dog. Okay, so if you've never seen this game before, this is a psychological horror visual novel, and we have the ability to talk to animals, which is unique to our playthrough, because you can pick different abilities. And so this is Gretchen. So when you see Gretchen talking, this is Gretchen, and this is the mayor. Not again, yes again. It's very good. We've only caused one person to be brutally murdered so far. We've saved 2 other people, but one girl's leg got brutally crushed. In fact, can we actually see? Did I save on any of that stuff? I don't think I saved. That's the... well, there's that. Yeah, I don't think I actually saved. Did I not save over the leg getting crushed? That's the closest it was for her leg getting crushed. I've heard just about enough from you, Jimmy. Look at you, putting your show in front of your adoring fans while the dogs of this town are snatched up by monsters in the woods, hoping all the humans will clean it all up for you. You saved on all of it? I thought I did, at least. I know. This is the one where he gets his head blown off. And then this is where she pretty much loses her leg. Yeah, we did save on of it. But it's a good game. When are you finally going to do something meaningful for the hairier citizens of Scarlet Hollow? Now, Miss Gretchen, there's no need. Scraps never would have let those things prowl in the woods for so long. And yet you sit back waiting for the humans to notice and letting more innocent dogs suffer. You know, I almost lost my life to those things the other night, and my goodness, haven't you heard about poor Duke? Duke's the man who got his head blown off. Now, Gretchen, a lot of those were old dogs. It's fair of me to assume they simply went to the big farm upstate. Don't you dare talk to me about old dogs. Good lord. Guys, this entire conversation would not be happening if we didn't pick talks to animals. And that is phenomenal. He's only a dog. It's not like he has any real power. She has a good point, Mr. Mayor. I guess every politician is corrupt and cowardly, even actual dogs. Stella, your dog is yelling at the mayor. Dude could have been enough. That's right. You're not wrong. Stella, your dog is yelling at the mayor. Wow, really? Well, I'm sure she must have a good reason. Scraps would have been out in those woods at the first sign of trouble, tearing out the throats of any creatures who dared threaten the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. That's true. It's not even finished yet. There's going to be a bunch. There's a lot more chapters coming out. Yet here he is, poising himself for the little rectangles like nothing is wrong in this town. Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at Mayor Jimmy. Demo? So it's chapter based. So like right now there's 4 chapters out, and the 5th chapter is coming out soon. The first chapter is free, and then you just buy it once and you get everything else. So if you want to check out the first chapter, which has a pretty insane ending, you can do it. Also, this is a psychological horror, but it's also has dating sim aspects to it. Like you can romance her. You can romance a lot of people, like a lot of people in this game. Like you can romance her mom. I can't believe you can romance her mom too. Oh man, kind of yes, exactly. It's coming out in like episodes or chapters. It's really cool. Like I haven't looked at any of the updates, so I don't get spoiled since I've never played the game before. But I'm in the developers Discord and they post stuff on it all the time. Hey, well, Gretchen, calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Mr. Franklin, I think now's a good time to dispose of this riffraff. Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. HulkingEnigma, you gotta fill me in on their feud later. I've always been curious about why Gretchen gets so fussy near Mayor Jimmy. Oh. Of course! Thanks for stopping in, Luna. You have a great one. Yo, he can understand them. And maybe he can talk to animals like we can. Maybe. Why do we have an option to romance moms, though? Just her mom. And why not? Apparently there's like a crazy amount of romance options in this game. Stella walks off, still struggling to hold Gretchen as she shouts insults back at Jimmy. Ingrate! Ne'er-do-well! You dog! Kanika is quick to follow. Like dog cookies. That's funny. Follow them. We didn't get much out of the mayor there. I was kind of expecting to get more out of the mayor. It looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Hello? Who are you? Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Whoever he is, you can feel his desperation to make good first impressions. A self-sustained and self-fulfilling prophecy. We also have street smarts if you're new. That's another one of our perks. We have 2 perks. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're HulkingEnigma? Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. That's awful. I doubt Pearly Ann's in a better place. It sounds like she was awful. That's awful. I'm not saying that. It's like it ourselves. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no. Why would we tell him this? I'm assuming he's probably a romance option too, to be real honest. I'm curious if we get any good information out of him. None of these seem very much information heavy. There's no reason to be mean to him. No reason to be mean to him, chat. No reason to be mean. Ghost? I'm gonna ask. Let's ask about ghosts. Hey, do you know anything about ghosts? Ghosts? I've never encountered one myself, but I've heard stories of folks who have been visited by their loved ones from beyond the grave, and it seems like it provides them with sort of spiritual healing. Like their beloved relatives are watching them even in death. Is this about Pearly Ann? Or perhaps your mother? Have you been visited by her? No, Oscar's place is haunted. Let's say that one. Oh, like a Scooby-Doo episode or something? I'm afraid I don't buy into that particular notion. It's a bit too spiritualist. Now, if it were a vision of one of his parents trying to contact him from heaven, I could understand that. But I simply don't believe in malicious spirits, lingering neither in heaven nor hell, jumping out of closets to scare us. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for whatever he saw. There were ghosts in the mines last night. All sorts of supernatural stuff happening past few days. I don't necessarily want to... I think this probably would increase his route, which I don't care to do. But I'm curious if he has any other interesting things to say. There's been a lot of supernatural stuff happening the past few days. Really? Are you sure you weren't just seeing things? Trauma has a funny way of manifesting itself. Image probably is better, place it out better. She was awful. Oh, okay, so it's reset. I don't think we'll get much out of him. So we're just gonna skip and go back to Stella and Kanika. Of course. And if you find yourself in need of counseling or spiritual guidance, you know where to find me. Sounds lovely. Thank you. Thanks for the offer, but I'm fine. I mean, we'll still be nice, though. Really? Oh, that's great. Sorry, you usually get positive responses when I ask folks if they want to come to the church. Any time that works for you, just swing by. I'm sure I'll be around. It was lovely to meet you. You have a blessed day, HulkingEnigma. Yeah, he's definitely an option. Which I'm not gonna even attempt to do that type of stuff for this playthrough. Like, I think eventually we'll look at every character and see like the lore and story behind of it. But right now, we got the best girl. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. That's crazy how they're adding more and more people. And there's Oscar. And like, he's a character. He's one of the options too. But I'm pretty sure us crushing his daughter's leg probably isn't faring too well. So, like I said, it doesn't even matter to me though, because we're going for Stella right now. I heard from HulkingEnigma what happened. Oscar, I'm so sorry. Poor Rosalina. I can't even imagine how scary this has been for her. She seems in high spirits right now, but they've got her on some pretty strong pain medication, so I'm not sure how she's going to feel when that wears off. Talking about Lord of him with no shirt on? I don't know why he's not wearing, like, he's wearing this. Last time he was dressed up so, like, regal, because he's, like, the librarian, and now he's wearing a tank top. That is kind of funny. He's like, I wonder if they'll make his hair super hairy too. I wonder if they'll make like a Sasquatch joke. That would be very funny. And was it the whole foot? Yeah, it's bad, but she's alive. We'll both be able to move on from this. We just have to get through the tough parts first. Barker, you know, you're not wrong. I think she really liked Oscar when we first met him too. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Happened on what happened in the morning. I didn't realize this so bad. I'm here for you. We're here for you, man. We're here for you, man. Thank you, all of you. Everything feels like it happened so fast. I know our whole lives have changed, but it's taken my mind a little bit to catch up. It feels like I feel like such a mess. I hope it isn't keeping me from being the dad she needs right now. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I better get going. I was only supposed to come back to pick up a few things, but then the hospital called and said there'd been some big bus accident on the highway, and they need the beds, so I have to come pick her up. Even though our house is still haunted, and the only place she can lie down until then is the dirty back room that drove her away in the first place. And Mayor Jimmy Day is happening. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm just a little overwhelmed. It's okay, Oscar. We're here to help. Yeah, we're gonna get that ghost. We could always go ahead and do our do a ghost busting or whatever we're calling it while you're out, and she'd be able to go right back to her old room as soon as she got back. That's probably a good idea, right? If only, but it doesn't come out during the day. So any busting attempts are going to have to wait till nightfall. I'm still not even sure we can get rid of it at all. I think I have to I'd have to see for myself that it was gone. It managed to trick me a couple times, and I can't handle any more surprises right now. I've got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. Don't worry, Oscar will fix it. Power of friendship on our side. Guys, this is an anime. We have the power of friendship. Don't worry, Oscar. We'll fix this. Heck yeah, we will. Yeah, whatever this is, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm heading out. It should be dark by the time we get back, so I suppose I'll see y'all then. Oscar hurries off, card keys jingling as he jogs out the door. Let's hope the Reese's. Oh, we're going to meet Reese finally. We can get him to come ghost hunting. Maybe we can get him to come ghost hunting with us. Something's going on with Reese too. And I bet this chapter's all about him. I think it'll be good, Eli. I think it'll be good. Oh no, you're not going to try to get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out for even asking. I wonder if he even knows what happened that night. I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Geez, should we tell him? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe we should just play it by ear. Anyway, shall we? Time to go. So, about the mayor. Yeah, let's talk about the mayor. You think he has one of the growths and is hiding it? Maybe. Something's going on with him. That could be the thing. Well, hopefully we'll. Well, I mean, we might find out. We're not going to do that. So about the mayor. Right, you seem to have some choice words for him. He's corrupt. That dog cares more about tourist money than protecting the town. I like the cut of his jib. It's good to see someone who will keep things orderly during a time of crisis. I'm not sure we can count on his support. You should vote for Scraps next election. That's aggression supports. There you go. The Stray? Love that guy. He just seemed a little less mayoral than Jimmy, but he's got Gretchen's support. I've always liked Scraps. Gretchen's got good tastes. Should we invite Tabitha? I'm not going to do it secretively. I might just ask. Let's just ask and see what happens. Please don't. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is probably like a pick between the two. Yes, can you imagine how much fun that would be to, if she actually shows? Stella, come on. I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. You just haven't given her a chance. Maybe if she comes along tonight, the two of you will finally get along. No. I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I want her. We're gonna do her. I'm inviting her. Kanika sighs as you shoot your cousin a text and invite her to the evening's ghost hunt. Oh yeah. No, she's already. Yeah, they're coming down. She's coming down already. Yeah, we're inviting our rude cousin. Yeah, I think we should. I mean, it makes her happy, which is what we want. So, plus, I would like to have her like us. All right, you invited her. Let's not get into it. If we're lucky, she'll be too busy in the mines to even show. Oh, don't say that, Neeks. If we're lucky, we'll have a rare opportunity to forge a deep and lasting bond of friendship between the two of you. Head to Reese. The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese. What up, Nathan? You want more people, you can join the main chat. We have some more people in there if you want to hang out and actually talk with people. But how you doing? Welcome to a spooky horror game. Weird, too. Very strange in some parts, but it's not a bad thing. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold sensation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later. The sun's already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. Also, Eli said you wouldn't invite your rude cousin. I would invite her. She's just got to open up. The art style of the game is so good. I agree. The artist between this and Slay the Princess is really good. I saw a live stream where they drew, with the artist, she was drawing different things, like just from hand randomly, like different Slay the Princess, like potential princesses, and it was really good. Little, like they were like all warped and deranged looking too, which was great. We're a little early, so what if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at us? Hey there! Oh, good lord, buddy. You need some meat on your bones. You are lanky, buddy. He looks like he's sick. Maybe he is sick. Because that's real, like, that's real skinny. It's too late. The door swings open. Hey. Reese! Oh my god, dude. It's been ages. You must be HulkingEnigma, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the HulkingEnigma updates. My goodness gracious, there's something that smells terribly... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eric, you might be right. Gretchen smells something weird on him. Get away from Stella, my Stella, you fiend. Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them. Are they here already? I bet you $10 she's probably a dating option too, since you can date her mom. I bet y'all $10. I knew you showed up early, Stella, and you brought the dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. You hope so? You hope that he's actually, like, got one of those egg creature eggs in him? He might. But, like, you can't really see anything unless it's on his back. But, like, It kind of looks like you, Nathan. Did you know you're in a game, man? Well, hopefully you don't have a weird egg-like creature living inside of you. No, yeah, I bet she is. I bet she's a dating option too. I bet literally every character in this dang game is. Because why the frick not, right? Spice up your psychological horror with flirting with everybody who walks. Yeah, I thought she might cheer up Reese, or cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know I always have some of those easy-chewed dog jerky stashed away. The gall! The gumption! This is a violation of my rights! But we go everywhere together. Yes, Nathan. It's both, apparently. It's more of a psychological horror game than a dating game, but you can make options to go down a certain character's path. And to be honest, I think that's the way that character lives. That's my guess. Because in the beginning, it talks about how people can die, and you can't save everyone. So I'm assuming a lot of people die in this game. We've already seen a few people die. Well, one. And we saved 2 others from dying, but they were about to die. So my guess is literally anyone can die, and if you go down their path, you have a higher chance of saving them. So right now, we're going down Stella's path, and we're going to try to save her. Like, and so that's the one. Like, there's been some weird crap going on in this game. But it's a little bit of both. But it's not like a super immersive dating experience. Like, you raise affections and things like that, if that's what you're asking. Not that I really know much about dating games. At least it doesn't seem like it is. It's just a horror game with slight dating elements. Do you want to come in or not? Kanika nervously tugs Stella away from her towards the van. You keep her safe from that monster, HulkingEnigma, you hear? Don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella. So yeah, something's definitely up with him. Something is definitely up with him, because Gretchen, which is the dog, is losing her mind. So he is either infected with the monster's eggs, or something else is going on. What about you, HulkingEnigma? Are you coming in? Gretchen calls you a monster. Yeah, what's up? I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if I want to say that to him. Because that might piss off her and we get kicked out. Yeah, at least not in front of the doctor. I agree. I feel like that's a bad idea to say that in front of the mom. I guess we can just go in. If we go in, we might learn more. I think waiting, if we wait for him, we'll miss dialogue. Probably. To learn. Let's go in. Let's go in. We might learn a little bit more. Or not. Okay, that's a weird option. Maybe we should have asked. Maybe we should have asked. Oh well. I know I'm a little disappointed we can't offer peanuts. I offered her peanuts when we first came up, and she said, I think she said he's allergic actually. So maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to offer him peanuts. I'm sad the boiled peanuts are no more. The freaking mayor, chat. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself is too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the wall, you'd be half convinced you wandered to a real estate showing. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around my kitchen. I made sure everything was done well in advance. The only thing left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we have a quick dinner, and you can leave my house and go about your business. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen. I don't care what you get up to. Cool, we'll just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. I wonder if the mom is like this because something is... Maybe there's something wrong with him that isn't the alien eggs. And maybe you don't like the mom, the red shirt. Yeah, she's very like she's very much, I don't want to say uppity, but I feel like she knows something that we don't know and is trying to like, I want to say she's probably trying to protect her son from us learning or seeing something. That's my guess. That is my guess. I could be wrong, but she may just be trying to do this to protect him. Yes, really overprotective. And so there's got to be we know something's up with Reese. Like that was hinted at the beginning of chapter 2. Something is up with him. Yeah, exactly. We got to learn more, which we might learn now. We'll have to see. You make your way towards the basement stairs. Holy crap, his room is messy, chat. Let's look around. Do we see anything weird? Well, I mean, yes, we do. But do we see anything that might be like a clue? What in the heck is all this? I don't see anything that looks like the monsters. I'm trying to look and see if there's anything that looks like the monsters we've seen. I don't notice anything right off the bat. You don't know what's going on? To put it... Oh, there's Pinhead, by the way. That's a cool Easter egg. And that's an Easter egg to something, too, but I can't quite tell. Yeah, this kind of looks like a ditchling, in a way. So what's going on? To put it simply, the character I'm playing as, which is like a faceless, literally could be any type of character you want, his aunt died. And we're going to the funeral. But the funeral's in a week from where we landed here. And so, like, we're with the cousin, who is the owner of the mine here, and a bunch of weird stuff starts happening. So we meet, like, Stella, who's this, and we go cryptid hunting with her, because she's a cryptid hunting YouTuber, and we see these monsters. In fact, I might have... You can kind of see them here. You see these monsters here. And, like, they attack us, and, like, this is one of the choices. We either could save her dog, or we could save Duke, which... I didn't realize at the time, but we chose the dog because we didn't want to make Stella sad, and Gretchen's the best. And Duke gets his head blown off, like straight up blown off. And then, as they're exploring and trying to figure out what's going on, we go to the mines to find after seeing these teenagers go in there, and a bunch of crazy stuff starts happening in the mines to where like it's shaking. There's these really weird noises. They're like the walls are getting beat on, and everything collapses. We managed to save all the teenagers, but her leg gets brutally crushed in the mines, and they have to chop off her leg to like go through it. And those are the two weirdest events that are happening. But now where something else weird will probably happen in the game. Obviously, this guy here is into some weird stuff, and we'll probably learn more about it now. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Bottom left. I'm curious about the art on the floor. The bottom right with a hole through it. The bottom left. This one right here. That is interesting. That is actually pretty interesting. Why is there a hole? It's like he punched through it. He is... we know something's up with him. We just don't know what. And he obviously has some very unique tastes in art. To put it lightly. Okay, let's read. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined in a studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the wall in paint, sneering out at their creator. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyways, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. I haven't been cleaning much. Something is... Oh, man, I want to know what's going on. Okay, street smarts. What is this? Do you need us to sneak you out of here? This place feels like a prison. Let's say that. I do want to say that. Holy crap. That's a lot. What are you sick with? We should ask that too. Let's say this one first. This feels like a prison. Unfortunately, the prison we're dealing with here is my body, and that's not my room. Are you sure there's nothing we can do? Your company is plenty. It's nice to have living people down here for a change. You know, we'd visit more if your mom let us. Did she tell you she turned us away yesterday? She said we couldn't even talk to you. It's a little controlling. You came by yesterday? She didn't tell me, but I was probably asleep. He wasn't asleep. He was not asleep. Something was happening yesterday. She didn't want to wake me up. I don't think that's her being controlling or anything. Not to cast any doubt on that, but she did say I couldn't bring you any food. She knows that's how I show my friends how much I appreciate them, and she knows I can work around all kinds of allergies and intolerances. Think about it in my head that it'll be a good game. I'm really enjoying the game so far, and it's not even like we're only on chapter 3, and they haven't even made all the chapters yet for the game, so it's really cool. And they say that as you play the game, as you complete one playthrough, you will only see 15% of what the game has to offer, which is really cool too, because you have to pick out 2 traits in the beginning of the game as you kind of design your character, and these traits change everything. So my traits are street smart and talks to animals, and the talks to animals is really my favorite so far because there's just a lot added. Not gonna lie, it felt weird. I don't know, my body is pretty peculiar when it comes to food. She just prefers to have full control of what I eat, so okay, maybe that does sound controlling, but it's for a good reason. If I eat the wrong thing, it could really mess me up, so she has to regulate my food. Ooh, there's so many things that are like making me wonder the way he's saying things. So has Stella told you about everything that's happened the past couple of days? Every detail. I wish I could see some of it myself, but you know. He gestures futilely towards the walls in the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these? Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these mites? Doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. Stomach cancer? Maybe. I mean, that would explain why he's so bony. Mid-type movie. It would also. This would make a cool movie too. I still want to know if there's like a correct path to take. Because he is abnormally skinny, in my opinion. There's no reason to apologize. There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the offer. I really do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die's already been cast. Ooh, maybe. Ooh. But we were talking about the past couple days, weren't we? Ditchlings. What do you think the town is doomed? Do you think my cousin? Let's ask about the ditchlings. Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they look like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. So they are ditchlings. These are the ditchlings. He pulled out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean? They've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. Ooh. Interesting. Agree to disagree with you there. Those things are going to be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. Interesting. I wonder if he has some kind of... Something's going on. Also, he has a really long neck. I just realized that, champ. Let's ask about Wayne. Who? You know, that guy who's been following HulkingEnigma around, being all ominous? Oh, yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he's got going on. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the looks for all our sakes. Do you think the town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I guess that's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not. But it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. They could be riding on Main Street, and if Stella or the dog didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I wonder why he's not calling her mom. That is his mother, right? If I'm remembering correctly. So it's either a rebellious thing or something else. This guy's so punk. He really is. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so, but the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. What do you think of my cousin? Mid-20s? Yeah, you're probably... Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. She was always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me, personally, if she wasn't like that towards everyone. Or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. You guys, just never took the chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. I'll pass, thanks. That's true. That's true. That is actually very true. That is probably to go down his route. I'm gonna not care. I'm not gonna go down that one. What are you sick with? Let's see what he says. Sorry, Reese. HulkingEnigma is pretty direct. We don't have to talk about your illness. It's okay. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be. Haha, it's so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's getting worse. Oh, crap! I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches like there's some worms crawling underneath it. I could live for a long time or a short time. No one's sure. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. That explains why he's so skinny. He literally can't eat. So whatever he's trying to eat, he can't eat. Maybe he is infected with one of them. That would explain why they're coming to his window. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. But one day I'll wind up in a pine box just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Hey, Maurice, I may be goth, but that's some realistic shit. We'll make sure to come by more often and here on out. Real friendship heals all wounds. You know what I just noticed, chat? Look at his fingernails. Look how long and pointed his fingernails are. That's just odd. Genetically modified parasitic worms? Maybe. That just seems odd to me. I don't know why. But his nails are really long. Maybe if he takes his hand out, we see his full hand. Oh, we can't really see very... They still look long, but I can't really see very well. Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. The mountain was blocking the sun when you arrived. That's right. Yeah, it was. Vampire? Maybe. He is very pale. But then again, like, she's not exactly tan either. But nobody's really been super tan. He just said he didn't know. It's true, we all joined the women's day. We gotta make the best of what we got. Let's say that. See, HulkingEnigma gets me. Stella, maybe it was a mistake to get these two together. Dr. Mom could be getting access to blood. That would explain the specific diet he has. That's true. That's true. Okay, let's ask about ghost hunting. Oh wow, do you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you. That would be so amazing, but I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking to town, oh, that's interesting too, is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. I don't know. Your art. Let's ask about the art. Slap these bad boys on a mug and you can make $1 or $2. That's what I've been telling him. If you posted these online somewhere, you can get big, man. I think I'll keep this to myself until I die. You know, I mean, you say that. Like, I could see that on a t-shirt. I really could. You know how it is with dead artists. Their art sells for way more. I hope the doc or whoever winds up inheriting my work makes millions off of it. I'd be able to rest easy knowing somebody had retroactively given my life value. Or you can sell them while you're alive and enjoy the fruits of your labor while you still exist. That sounds complicated. I'd rather just spend my time painting. Leave the hard work to someone else. I want to keep moving. Let's do that one. Almost on cue, Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. It is his mom. I don't know. I have a lot of questions. Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. Make sure y'all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing their germs. Sure thing, Doc. I already washed them. Should we lie, chat? Do you think that would actually do something if we lied? What if... Do you think that might do something? Why would this be an option? Let's do it. Let's do it. I already washed them. I don't care. Wash them again. Never mind, chat. Never mind. No, never mind. Never mind. Let's look at all these paintings. There's a dragon. A lot of that looks like an SCP. That must be the dad. That's got to be dad. Oh, I just read this. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. It feels out of place, like you accidentally wandered into a different, older house. More than that, you can feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. Something that reminds you of the dusty tunnels you narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum just beyond your hearing fills the air, and you feel strange. You're compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Okay. Oh, wow. That is a lot of options. That is a lot of open the door options. Oh, wow. That is... I don't see one resist. I don't see one don't open the door. Let's choose this one. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand. Your heart full of both deep dread and compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well... just cleaning this doorknob. There's something compelling about the door. There's something compelling about this door. I kind of want to say that. No, there isn't. Now wash your hands. Return to the door. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. Oh, no you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. Dang. I wonder if we can sneak away. Yeah, look at his fingernails. They're all long and sharp. They're all long and sharp, chat. That's suspicious to me. He has nothing but noodles, by the way, too, on his plate. Nothing but noodles. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. She sits opposite of you at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun and the window behind her. Given her protectiveness towards Reese, you find it odd that she's seated between the two of you rather than the other way around. You find out that he's seated. Oh, I misread that. He's seated between the two of you rather than the other way around. It's almost as though she's guarded not only towards you and Stella, I cannot read, and Kanika, but towards her son as well. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is this pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make up my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in brands. And if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta, No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. You didn't tell them you didn't tell me they came by yesterday. You were asleep. I didn't want them to wake you up. But you could have told me. Why? They were coming over today anyways. I would just rather know these things. Noted. Noted, but she won't do anything about it. Her son will remain in the dark. Huh. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom was poisoning her kid for 18 years. I don't think that's the thing to say. I don't think that's the thing to say. At least not for this playthrough. Let's talk about this. What the? You're a doctor. Where were you last night when Rosalina got hurt? Have the police contacted you about Duke's body yet? Last I heard they found it. You see any weird hairless creatures scurrying around the woods at night? Has anyone come in suffering from hallucinations? Have you seen any sick animals? Has there been any strange illnesses spreading around town? Do you know Sam Wayne? Let's ask that one. Do you know Sam Wayne? Sam Wayne? Dr. Kelly takes a moment to think. No, doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know? Someone who's been following HulkingEnigma around. Super mysterious guy. We have the reason to believe that he might have caught some kind of weird illness at the mines. He definitely looks like he could use medical help, so please let us know if he shows up or anything. If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. This isn't any of my business. Has anyone come in suffering from hallucinations? I'm not at liberty to discuss private medical information. Are you sure? Not even a little bit? It could help us our investigation into the strange ongoings. It's not like you have to name names. Investigations. Into what? The mine collapse? I think this is best left to professionals, Stella, not someone who runs around in the woods with a camcorder. Judging by the police response so far, Dr. Kelly, I don't think it is. We saw some stuff down in the mines last night that I struggle to explain. Maybe if we knew if there was any minor suffering from hallucinations, we could just rule out as a gas leak, but you were in the abandoned mine? The chances that you were suffering, huffing something dangerous and hallucinatory are through the roof. Leave it at that and treat it as a tragic accident it was, not as some kind of mystery to unravel. Let's ask this one. I don't think she's gonna... She probably would, like, be snarky about these two. Let's do that one. Has there been any strange illnesses spreading around town? What? No. Are you sure you haven't met any miners who have unusual symptoms? Anyone who seems sort of drippy or strangely ominous when they talked? Sorry to pry, just doing my due diligence. Absolutely not. I've barely seen so much a runny nose, which is a good thing. If you're so concerned about the mine, why don't you just have HulkingEnigma ask Tabitha? I have no interest in violating HIPAA for your weird little investigation into nothing. Let's do that one. When she got hurt, I'm a doctor, not an EMT. But once she's back in town, I expect we'll be seeing a lot of each other. She won't be the first amputee I've treated, so at least I have some experience. The poor kid. It's going to be a tough adjustment. I just hope I can be helpful to her. Poor Rosalina. I think she'll be just fine. Oscar said she seemed in high spirits. Pain meds will do that. You can feel the tension at the table start to rise. Okay, let's return. About Reese. Does no one in this town have two parents? Wow. We're not. That's. Oh wow. That is a line. Wow. Let's see. Let's do this one. Do you think Reese might feel better if he got to see people more often? No. I'm his doctor and his mother. You are someone who met him for the first time less than half an hour ago. One of us is a little more qualified to make decisions about his life. You know, Doc, I feel pretty okay. I mean, as usual, as okay as I usually do. So, still kind of shitty. But I don't think having people over has been rough on my health as you thought it might be. It's been really nice. Hear that? Reese can hang out with friends again. If you're still feeling okay after dinner, maybe you can come ghost hunting with... Ow, jeez, Kanika, what was that for? Don't push it, Stella. Just say that next time instead of kicking me. Your boots are heavy. Sorry, Dr. Kelly. We're totally respectful of Reese's boundaries, even though they might seem a little arbitrary and strict. They're not arbitrary. These rules are in place for a good reason. Tell me how great you feel in an hour when the exhaustion catches up to you, Reese. You'll be knocked out all evening, regretting every minute of it. Let me assure you. As if I would regret being able to see other people for the first time in months. I don't care what happens. It was worth it. Aside from Reese's mom staring down the table, nobody's making eye contact with anyone else. I don't want to say the parent thing. Let's, food is really good. Let's go back. I want to, let's move it forward. You remain silent, quietly picking at the store-bought spaghetti and dinner rolls. So, I was wondering if we could maybe watch a movie sometime this week while HulkingEnigma is still in town. We have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always estimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends is deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask permission from my mom just to have friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say anything like that. I'm doing everything I can to try to fix... Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew this would be too much for him. That's not what I said fully, but whatever. Everyone, get out of my house, please. Just leave me alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. But we can't just leave him like this. Now he needs his friends the most. No, now is when he needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. Now I know you care about him. I know that. And he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. Don't think I don't know what something is up here. Don't think we don't know something is up here. We have to do anyways. He seemed fine before dinner. Sorry, got you away. I don't know if I want to be aggressive. Let's see what that says. Yeah, wait, we do? Do we? I don't care what you think. I just want you out so I can take care of my son. Okay, I didn't do anything. 3 are rushed out the door. We'll be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your face. The click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Is afraid of Reese. Interesting. Man. What a lovely dinner. I didn't get to finish my food. Something was wrong with that dynamic because hiding something. Let's do this one. Did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? She never turned her back towards him. Are you sure she wasn't just being overprotective? I'm sure that's all is going on, and she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of his food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. Yeah, but if she's being overprotective, she'd have sat between us and him. She had her back to the window. That's interesting. If anyone should be afraid of anyone in the house, Reese should be afraid of his mom. I think you're both reading into things too much. Dr. Kelly is good people. Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to the dynamic than him just being sick. But it's not like there's much we can do about this right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting, and we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action. Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. Interesting. Oh, you see it, chat? Look right there. There's two. Can you see the other one? No, you can't see the other one behind me. Look, there's that right there. There's one right there. And then if you look behind me, there's one right here. I love the little things that can be hidden in the back. I really like that. There's also one up here I just saw. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with a menace. Maybe Kanika's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of the night's going to be a pleasant break from the evening of the past few days. You can't help but feel that you're about to walk into a slasher movie. You run through a mental list of everyone who's joining you, trying to figure out if you'd make it to the end. Who are you kidding? Order doesn't matter. Stella or Kanika's probably the final girl. Kanika is probably the final girl. Enter the library. Just as the exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Hey Oscar, are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in the library. It's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Hey, you're just in time. Rosaline is situated in the back room. Alexis is going to keep her company while we hopefully get this all sorted out. I'd love her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight. How is she doing? She's not quite as chipper as she was when she was on stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Alexis has been by our side nonstop, and she's really a good friend. Rosalie and I are both lucky we have her right now. I'm glad she's back home at least, and we'll be able to get her back into her real home in no time. I've come fully loaded. I got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video camera, salt, flashing lights for everyone in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic mic, Sharpies, and paper for automatic writing, matches, and candles for rituals. Good lord. And you've got your specter-sniffing compatriot at your side too. This nose can sniff out any ne'er-do-weller we might find, whether spirit or a scoundrel. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy. Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug-out bag or something? I'll turn my heater on, chat. I'm getting cold. Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags over here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? I was about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more ready than to try again. Let's be rational. Let's do this one. I swear, it's not usually like this. It's a really nice place to visit most of the time. Just not this week, apparently. Yeah, you can tell from all the shuttered storefronts and jaded residents. Maybe this place has been a metaphorical death trap for a long time, and it's decided to be a little more obvious about it now. Oh. Yo, don't rush off Ghostbusters without Zane. No way I was going to forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you can make it. I'm going to be real, I completely forgot about Zane. He might not make it. Zane might not make it. I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. My oh my, this is certainly a lot of humans for one little old ghost hunt. I do hope this means my dear Stella will be safe this evening, and whatever foul creatures lurk in the shadows choose to prey on someone else. I hope my old house is big enough for 5 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone. Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. I guess she can catch up to us once she gets here. Well, if y'all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. Psst. Hey, human. I don't know why I whispered. Hey, human. Kick ghost ass, okay? All my stuff is there. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're about to go hunt some ghosts, and I have a feeling somebody's about to die a brutal death, if I had to guess, so prepare yourself. My guess it's going to be Zane. If Zane gets brutally murdered, I'm not going to be super upset. I know that sounds dark, but you know what? It is what it is. Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey! Oh, there she is. You're not... Oh, gosh, we're having a full freaking house. You're not doing this without me. If there's a ghost, I want to see it with my own eyes. Let's look at her leg. Oh, got her nub. Oh, no. They had to cut it off pretty high up. I mean, her leg was brutally crushed. Like, that thing was a bloodied mess. But at least she's, like, not depressed. At least, not yet. I tried to stop her, but she was really convincing. Oh, hi, Zane. What's up? Yo. Rosalina, you're not supposed to be out of bed. She says, let her come with us. It's her house, too. Let's let her come. Yes, I agree. It's best to give this... Oh, yes, I agree. It's best to give this pup the chance to face her obstacles head-on. Take it from an old soul like me. Welcome back, Eli. You thought they were going to give her a wheelchair? I kind of thought so, too, but, I mean, at least she can move around on her own. Yeah, I've done enough resting. And it's not like hobbling around in the library is any different than hobbling on our house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home. You shouldn't be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed. I've got to learn to walk around eventually. Might as well start while I'm still on pain meds. And our house is one story. It's not like I'm climbing Everest. Oscar sighs. The answer is no, Rosa. You need the rest. As if I can get any rest in that crappy little back room. I want our house back. I'm coming with you. Crappy? Since when do you use language like that? And we have this taken care of. Nearly half the town is here to help. What are you going to do, old man? You can't stop me. I'm injured, remember? I'm not that old. You better turn around or I'll ground you. Dad, I'm pretty sure I'm as grounded as I can get. And I'm fine. This doesn't even hurt. I don't feel anything. That's because you're on painkillers, Rosa. It doesn't mean that... But Rosalina ignores him, grimacing, but confident as she hobbles forward on her crutches. Oscar says and does nothing to stop her. Okay. This is a lot of people that... Oh, yeah, look, right there. Right there, chat. If they're watching, something bad's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna happen. I mean, if anybody's getting eaten, we'll feed Zane. I'm gonna be mean. We're gonna feed Zane. What is that? Is that one of them right there? Right at the doorway? I think it is. Is there anything else hidden here? We're feeding Zane. Zane is our target food for the monsters. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Okay, looks pretty normal for sure. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up on anything around the picture. But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kanika are startled as the door swings open. She showed up, chat! Well, well, well. She showed up. I'm surprised. Hold it. You're not taking my cousin along on any more of your little hijinks without me. Tabby. I can't believe you had the audacity to give me the slip earlier today, HulkingEnigma. After I explicitly asked you not to. At least you did me the courtesy of letting me know exactly where you'd be tonight, so I didn't have to waste my time looking for you. Great. She made it. Well, HulkingEnigma, you really brought the whole gang together today. I thought she'd probably show up too. Since there was multiple ways you could have invited her, I figured she'd show up. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. HulkingEnigma, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? She's my cousin. I just want to make sure she just wants to make sure I don't get hurt. What? I like her. We're friends. I'm gonna say that one. Really? No, I'm just here chaperoning. Wow, HulkingEnigma, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I wonder if the ghost will even show up with this many people around. Oh dear. Could someone please warm the air back up? My joints are creaking with this dreadful chill. Wait, is it just me, or does it suddenly feel even colder? It sure does. I definitely feel that. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder, but that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa! A genuine cold spot. Gotta snap a pic for prosperity. Is that it? This isn't very scary. I feel a presence. Come on, ghost. Let's see some real action. I'm scared. Let's just leave. Alright, gang. I think we'll cover more after we split up and search for clues! Oh, we're so saying that. We're so saying that. Let's see who this really is. Oh, it's a Scooby-Doo! That's funny! I'm glad we said that now. That's a Scooby-Doo. That was like a Scooby-Doo image, too. Oh, if that's the case, then I called... Yes! Oh, if that's the case, then I call dibs on HulkingEnigma. In your dream, Stella, HulkingEnigma stick with me. We'll search the least dangerous room, like a bathroom or a closet. No, absolutely not. I think we all know how that would go. Ghost or no, splitting up is always a recipe for disaster. Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it all together. That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. Yo, once we find the ghost, how are we going to get rid of it? Like, how does one bust such a thing? Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols from every major religion, assorted holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worst comes to worst, we can always just use a Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something? Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse. Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Not the Luigi board. It is... What the heck? Is that blood? Is nobody see this? Blood on the ground? What in the world? That feeling again. Like the mines, like the door to the clinic, a dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you aren't sure. Whoa. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. I'm glad somebody's finally acknowledging it. Do you mean this massive blood stain? It stinks to high heaven. Yeesh, that's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the country own this house? Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. It's just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind keep sleeping in here. They couldn't... No, apparently not. They couldn't smell it. Let's get scientific about this. If you scrub the stain out a bunch, maybe that's part of the summoning ritual. Maybe that's part of a summoning ritual. I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever. How am I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things. If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. Gretchen says it's a blood stain. I mean, we're doing that. Gretchen says it's a blood stain. Ghost blood? Or it's just a rusty pipe leaking all over your floor. I think that'd be a bigger problem than what HulkingEnigma and Stella are suggesting. Have y'all tried ripping up the carpet and seeing what's causing the stain? The government owns this house. There's no way I'm leaving a big red stain in the carpet. I made sure it was pristine every morning. Besides, I also kind of assumed it was ghost blood, which it is. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Kanika is obviously right. Did it really not occur to you there could be a leaky pipe under the floor? What if there's something written under there? Only one way to be sure. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Are we digging? Let me help. This is my area of expertise, after all. Oh, dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. Oh, it's a freaking trap door. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it stained in reddish brown. What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. A hatch! Nope, nope, nope. We're going down there, right? Yeah, we're totally going down there. Let's save, actually, just in case. We're going down there, right? Of course we are. This is even better than finding a message. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, alright. You got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever's under the hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edge and leaked through the carpet. And it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. That's simple as that. It's not mud. It's not mud. It's blood. It's human blood. I tested it. Gosh. Well, you tested it wrong. It can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. You got a muddy floor, and that's why it's so cold in here too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. No way. There's an old hatch on the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving till we know what's down there. I'm with Stella, and this is my room, and I need to know what's down there. Have you considered they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding may have caused the house to be unstable? I'm all in on the ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. I'm going for it. What just happened? You come into Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale, with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. How do we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Well, this just got weird, champ. It just got real weird. Let's see. No. It's maybe some kind of weird family thing. It was a ghost. What was going on? Must be a gas leak. Let's say it was a ghost. Say it was a ghost. No way. It had to be something nasty in that basement. The whole town is full of old tunnels. It wouldn't surprise me if that's why the hatch was sealed in the first place. Now let's get the hell out of here before the bad air gives us brain damage. Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Why does this look like the Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must just be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Wait, we're not done ghost hunting. What if those passed out in Oscar's house somewhere deeper in the library? Let's do that one. I know you like to play hero, but you getting those kids out of the mine last night was dumb luck, and you shouldn't have done it. At the very least, we shouldn't push our luck here. Going back for them won't do them any good. If they're not outside or in the library, we'll call the cops and let them take care of it. We don't want to wind up passing out again. We're no use to anyone like that. It's going to make us leave, so I wonder where they are. So you cross the hallway and open the door. Well, okay then. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. This... Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Creature behind the thorns. Hidden. Oh yeah, right over here. This is so cool. Pinch up if you're dreaming. Let's call the cops. Did we die? Let's do this one. Let's see that creature in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Let's do that one. Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Ew. Let's call the cops. I think this might be above that pay grade. I have a better idea. Holy crap, what the heck? Tabitha anxiously steps into the brush and anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. It doesn't look like she should be able to stand there. Yes, she is standing there. Hey, it's... What? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you get the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. I can't hear... Can't you hear what I'm... Cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Great. She couldn't hear what I said. Looks like we're on our own. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadow rises to attention. Oh, good lord. I hope this has got to be just a hallucination. I swear, this better be a hallucination. I swear. I'm gonna be so... I mean, I saved. We're going back if something bad's happened to Stella. We're going back. Stella? Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Bark, bark, wolf, bark. Huh? I thought I was going to the country on the place. This is... You scared me. Yeah, cut it out. Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. What? Edwardine? Eddie? You've got to be kidding me. Alright, Edwardine. Can you show us the way out? Don't encourage her. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone. Oh my gosh, that face! And you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do. Let's keep playing along. Oh my, I wouldn't want to cross Father. I shall be away at once. Okay, what is this? Some kind of scene? Oh, great job, you got me. You can stop now. Arf, arf. I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left behind besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up, shut up. This is getting old fast. I want to keep playing along. I want to keep playing along. Gosh, I hope nothing bad happens. It's more important to talk about your responsibilities. Let's just find an exit or something. I've had enough. You should get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. Well, I'll get you out of here, Stella, I promise. She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room. Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. No, we're going after Stella. Screw you. No, we're going. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into this weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Come on now. Where did the annex go? Let's turn back. Just open the door. You step forward and open the door. Frick. What is going on? The bell rings as ranges outside. The door in front of the pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shadow figures from the garden sit in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. Are you kidding me? Junior, pack of things quickly, hurry. You scared the out of me. Like, maybe we should run him out on the rail too. Make an example out of the whole family. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. Charlie, now Junior. Let's keep playing around. Okay, I'll pack real good. Am I going to have to deal with you doing this all night? Please, he's the only child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. Keep listening. I'm about to collapse. Do you know something? In case you didn't know, that mine y'all went to last night was the site of a massive collapse over 100 years ago. I think we're seeing its aftermath right now. Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're going to be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? I mean, I'm scared. Make the bad man go away. Don't play along. Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should had you working in the mines too, instead of lazing around this big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out, unless you want me to go up in, unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. Continue listening. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones, even better than these. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyways. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us boys. No more big inheritance for you. Alexis and Rosalina are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Who did you call on the phone? Ditchlings. Who did you call on the phone earlier? Friend of the family. Not that it matters, though. The call didn't go through. We're on our own. Put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed. At least as far as we can tell. And whatever we saw in this room, it at least happened right before the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. It did kind of sound like a shot. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There are so many ditchlings here. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. No wonder you were too scared to come back till they say it on Monday. I don't think they're dead. I hope they're not dead. There's no way they're all dead. There's no way. Shall we? You're right. There's only one way to get to the end of this. Shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. You're outside. It's night, and a false moon looming massive over in a painted sky. We're so back. Yeah, we insanity is happening right now. Look, I am very surprised at the insanity happening. And hello, Ramen Kirby, how you doing? The night feels thick and warm, insect lively. Their calls unnaturally tiny or teeny. Or that might be tiny. I don't know if that's how you spell. I don't know if that's how you spell that. Everything feels warped and wrong, but you're listening to a record, like you're listening to a record finished from the bottom of a pond. What magic words do I have to say to get you to let this go? I'm sorry, okay? Whatever my family did to piss you off so much, I'm sorry. Oh, there she is. You poor dear. I've been keeping tracks of you, scuttling around like town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? There's no... Okay, play along. Let's keep playing along. How did you know I have the hots for Edwardine? Okay, gross. Stunning performance, by the way. I'm sure this is exactly how he sounded back in the day. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family. And what it did to the two of you youngins. Childhood sweethearts, just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? Play along. That's all I wish I'd do. Actually, I want to get out of this place. Do you have any ideas? Let's play along. I feel like playing along will lead to something interesting. That's all I want. What should I do? She said youngin, so I guess we're talking to an old person, aka someone who's been dead for a really, really long time. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you, but it's not for lack of desire, as you well know. It's a knock. Even if I dragged her over the town limits, this hold over her will make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just thinking of what happened to your poor mother and father, do you want that to be the two of you? Something tells me this secret try doesn't wind up working out. Let's keep playing along. Let's keep playing along. What do you even know about my parents? The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune, not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Kanika mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. Is there a play along? Yep. Thank you, I shall do as you say. That's where you'll find them. That's what you need her there, and be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And then she's gone. Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find a way out. Unless you have any ideas, I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end, or until we die, whichever. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you, sweating. Suffocated flesh with a tinge of saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. Yo! Wayne! What's up, buddy? There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the residence clearly doesn't want me here. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. Yo! Wayne just curb stomped the crap out of that thing. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? Talk. Nope! Hell, hey, it's Tabitha's ex! How did you get in here? Quick, Tabitha, let's team up against them. Hey, Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? Let's do that one. Don't talk to it. Hey, let's HulkingEnigma speak. I'm no enemy. I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think he's a bad guy. Don't listen to it either. Although Tabitha seems to know something. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, HulkingEnigma. I don't think that girl is any good for you. Punk, we're gonna have some trouble now. We're gonna have some trouble now. What was that? Was her name? She seems skilled at finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon if she. Oh, Punk. Oh, never mind, Wayne. You're going down now. Actually, screw you, buddy. Tap the bolts for the underbrush. Just be pulling you along. Wayne, yeah, Wayne is not. Nah, we're taking Wayne down. Stella. You either know something about Wayne or I don't. Wait. You know something I don't, or you have pretty interesting coping mechanism. Let's do this one. That thing isn't Sam Wayne. Couldn't you smell it? Can we please go and just drop it? I don't want to spend another second thinking about what we just saw. Oh, there's Oscar, I think. So you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. Yo, Zane! What's up, buddy? Fear rises to your attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. Yo, there's that thing way up there. I just saw it. Gosh, man. Oh my gosh, the noise. As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. Oscar lies in the center, looking pitifully small. I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. I'm sorry those troubles means I'm leaving you all alone now. So it's Dad played by Dad. Play along. It's okay, I forgive you. This is especially painful, like on an emotional level. Even if everyone else could understand what we were saying, I wonder if he can even hear us. Damn it, Junior. How many times I tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damn snake and knock went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. Dad, it's okay. Spiteful to the end, wasn't he? You're right, I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept that he dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell the people. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. This is wild. Alright, Dad, I won't let you down. And yet he does. Or likely neither of us would have ever been born. Remember, boy, I may not have till morning. Promise me you'll go back. And at the very least, show that a knock best what for. Mystical trait has a really cool interaction in this chapter, by the way. Oh, man. There's so many paths that we're not seeing, which is crazy. I promise. Bye, Oscar. He watches Oscar's body seizes and falls to the sheets, taking a rattling pile of bottles with him. The ghost is so full of it. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Oh, man. I really am curious about, like, all the extra stuff that can... Yo, she's back! Okay, thank goodness. We gotta save her here, chat. We gotta save her here. You and cousin find yourself crouched under a large table. Stella stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table. I think I'm going to be sick. Yap, yap, yap. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. It's a gift, take it. I can't believe that ghost is making Stella humiliate herself by doing this baby voice. It's embarrassing. I try to keep it away from my brothers so they don't smash it, though I wish I could make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices, you know? You could probably make real money if you just put on a show for people. Play along. I'm not in it for the money. The wooden dolls are mere stepping stone for the real deal people. That's the plan, and maybe you can come with me and we can both avoid doing the horrible things that are... What? Maybe this one? Both avoid the horrible things that are going to happen in this town. A traveling show, and you'd want me there too? Oh, could we go to towns along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place, in the world. I wish I could go back in time and tell them all we know. Yeah, let's do that. I wish I could go back in time all those years ago and tell them what we know. Me too. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. There, are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you or Tabitha can get in another word. Yo. Yo, this is intense. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor at the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. Open the trapdoor. Open the trapdoor. You wordlessly step towards the trapdoor. It creaks open all on its own. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. Oh, okay. It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Nock did, we can undo it. She's gonna kill him. We can be happy to get... Eddie? Oh god, I'm actually gonna be sick this time. Because I'm violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. So Edwardine was a murderer. Whatever it is this Nock did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Who? Yeah, I want to. Who is she? Yeah, who was she in relation to them? She was our great grandmother. So Charlie was our great grandfather. No, Edwardine had more than one child, and our grandmother, Mary Bell, was the eldest. Okay, maybe I don't have a neatly constructed logical argument for why he can't be our great-grandfather, but someone would have told me. Ugh, why are these broken memories time-stamped? Oh, what now? Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to choose. I kind of want to say yes. To play along with it. I'm sorry you died. You gotta let this go, man. Get over it. There's a lot of choices. I'm assuming a few of them probably lead to the same thing. I just don't know what the optimal choice would be. I don't know. Let's just say yes. What? Don't answer it. You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Are you kidding me? I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die, please. I've been alone in the dark for so long. All I can ask is for some of your years. Pay for the years that were taken from me. What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No, it's definitely not fair. You gotta be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Oh, crap. And what happens if we refuse? Then I will stay. I'll stay until I get what I am owed. I don't understand. You will live a shorter life, and I will finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. How much shorter would my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you? That isn't for you to know, just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you'd like, you will die. Yo! I hope I didn't come too late. They're all back to normal. All of you better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others. They're safe. I just got your call, Tabitha, but it was definitely not easy getting down here. Get us out of this pit. See, Sybil? Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone would stumble across it. Why is that my problem? It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving it to the demands of some dead guy. Frick, man. I don't want that to happen to her. I don't want to say... I want to put it to rest, though. Take a step forward in the spotlight. As you move forward, you feel tap his hand on your shoulder. HulkingEnigma, what are you doing? Where are Oscar and Rosalina going to live if I don't do this? What if someone wanders into the annex and gets stuck in the labyrinth? It's okay, Tabitha. This is what family's for, right? I want you to be safe. Oh. I want you to be safe. HulkingEnigma. This is the chapter's big choice. I figured it is, but I don't know what to do. I mean, we saved, so I don't know. I feel like running away is not the right option. I feel like it's not the right option, but also I don't think making her do it's the right option either. Because I think that'd cause her to eventually die. I don't think leaving it's the good option, because that would come back to bite. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just keep going. Sybil is right here. Please don't do this. I'm fine with this choice. I feel like this is the right choice. Unless we get a game over. We saved though, so we can go back. I think, yeah, we saved right here. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. Because you were willing to make the sacrifice. I feel like being willing to make the sacrifice. Because if you pushed onto your cousin, that would make you no different. And if you ignored it, that I think that's the right choice. It does affect gameplay, and you take less paths. So you mean like it ends the game, like it ends it ends certain paths? Do you mean like paths with certain people, or do you mean we got result hunting using a special trait, a scarlet bear? Okay, I don't. Okay, we might change it then. What like what says so if losing your years does affect gameplay and lets you take less paths. Do you mean like with people, like a certain person's path, or do you mean just like it narrows down the options you can take towards the end of the game, which the game's technically not over yet, but what do you mean? We'll continue through this. 'Cause I'm sure the chapter's about to end, but we might go back and change it. I might actually go back and change this one if this locks me out of things. Less options later on in chapter 4, I'm guessing. Like if you have 5 options instead of trying all of them, you only get to explore 3. That's not the end of the world, I don't think. Because that's just like when you say like exploring, you mean like the learning more about lore stuff, right? Is that what you mean by the exploring option? We might just stick with it then. Because I don't know, it feels like it'd just be repeating itself if we forced Tabitha to do it, or if we ignored it. Maybe I'm wrong. You don't know how to describe it without spoilers. Would you suggest doing the option again? Would you suggest me going back and changing it? Because I do want to see, like, I do want to. I'll turn this heater off. Because I am curious about what it locks out. Because if it locks out for your playthrough, I feel like this is the correct choice. Maybe I'm wrong, because I mean the game's not over yet, so there's no telling how it truly affects anything in the end. But so for a fact, we know for a fact it'll lock, and I guess we'll see what it does. Wait, this permanently will lock stuff out? If it permanently locks stuff out, I mean, surely I could just reset the game and go a different path, right? Like, I do want to get 100% eventually. Obviously, not on the first playthrough. But, like, will this if this permanently locks things out, then I probably will go back. Because I don't want that to happen. I'm not going to, like, because I'd want to see everything eventually. And then we got the achievements for it. And so I still can load. But you won't get to see everything this time around. Frick, man. I don't know. Obviously, it means something. Hmm. because I am a completionist, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to like lose. Well, that was weird. But this is a choice between a selfish choice and the morally right choice. That's why I feel so like, why would it? Is the game punishing me for not being selfish? But I don't think that would be the case. There's no way of knowing until the full game is out, I guess. Mm. That's the point of being punished for self-sacrifice. I know, but I feel like the game would punish. I feel like the game would, the way things seem, in my opinion. Um, and I feel like the losing a bit of gameplay might turn. I don't know. I just feel like maybe I'm just picking up on a weird thing. I feel like in the long run, this is probably the smarter choice, if I had to guess, because it's just becoming a cycle, and I would doubt the point of everything would just to let things continue to cycle, like, you know, leaving the ghost or sacrificing your sister or your cousin. I think this is the right thing to do. As long as I'm not locked out of like continuing down like Stella's path, I think that's fine, because technically I have to replay the game to see other paths anyway, like with all the other like options, right? And so if I'm not going to see, and there's even points of this playthrough that I probably could have seen something and I didn't. Like I didn't hang out with Sybil and Avery. Like I just skipped them originally because I wasn't interested in either of their paths. So I think I'm fine with this. As long as if it doesn't lock me out of a certain character's path, like, well, I say Stella, like I don't like, that's who I'm going for this playthrough. As long as it doesn't lock me out of that, or like I think this is the correct path to do. Correct in the way, as I think either ignoring the ghost, because I didn't invite Avery. When was I supposed to invite Avery? I don't. When would I have been able to invite him? Maybe before talk. Maybe if I hung out with or talked to the two of them. We'll probably go for a perfect playthrough once we learn everything. I haven't hung out with Avery like at all. Like I know we did we saw, I think we did see Avery at one point actually. I'm trying to remember. Like I've been trying to like hyper focus on the Stella path to avoid accidentally going down the wrong path, because we already accidentally texting both Kanika and Stella was like two timing, and I was like, oh gosh, we need to be very careful about what path we choose. So I'm trying not to go down anyone else's path. I think we're going to stick with this one for now. I feel like this is the. I'm sure that they have an idea of what the correct thing to do is. I know you're able to do whatever you want, and like that's, which is awesome. And like there's paths, but I believe there is a desired quote unquote path the developers are thinking of, which leads to a true ending. And I believe this is it. I believe this is it. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna stick with this for now. I plan on doing this, like going through it again, probably both on and off stream, checking out again, especially as more chapters come up. For now, we're gonna do this. I think this is right. Just like I think saving the two girls was the right choice to do. You're pretty sure there isn't a true path. I have a like. So obviously, when I say true path, like the developers obviously have an idea of how they want the game to end, right? Like this is how the game that wants to end, and there's obviously a bunch of different ways to get to the ending. But most of the, I could be wrong. Most of the time, there's generally an idea for like this type of stuff. Like generally, like okay, we like the more favorable path is to do this. That's what I should say than a true path. But I know that. I know we can't save everyone, which is why my only goal is to save Stella. That's my only goal at the moment, is to make sure she doesn't die. That's why I don't know. We gotta figure it. That's the hard thing, is since the game's not out yet, we don't truly know. Like, I know there's multiple pathways you can take to get to the ending, but I'm curious if there's the ideal path. I don't know. It's hard to tell though, because I've literally only seen this one aspect of it. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. For the first time, what it feels like hours, the earth around you feels solid, real, but also soft. You feel it pressing in on all sides, cold and growing tighter by the second as the soil settles. Claw your way out. Your arms tear at the earth until they break through the air. Look back behind you. Oh, hey, how you doing? As you gasp for a breath, you take a look at the pit behind you. Charlie's mummified remains stare up at you, sad and broken at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to maintain your gaze for a moment before exhaustion overwhelms you. With the last, and this should also deepen the bond with her, which I think is very important too. I don't know. With the last year, you hoist yourself from the pit and collapse on the floor. You feel like death. No. What happened to you? You look awful. It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. You try to think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened, and you struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, HulkingEnigma. Let's get you home. You quietly walk towards the stairs. Sybil lends you an arm that guides you out of the library, Tabitha trailing close behind. You're outside. It's real this time. The cool breeze chills you deeper than it should, and you realize just how drained you feel. Your legs are heavier, harder to lift as you make your way down the steps of the library, your lungs wheezing as if you've run a marathon. You must feel how pale your face has become, your lips dry and thin, your hands almost trembling with the effort of raising them to your face as you trace the new lines and furrows that have formed there. I'm going to wait by the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. Where's everybody else? I just realized, where is Oscar and Zane? Your cousin walks off before you get the chance to respond. There's Zane. I'm going to peace out too. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See ya, Rosalind. See ya, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. I'm so sorry. I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea y'all were planning to do. Oh, and she wasn't there either. How are we supposed to know they would be like that? Things have been strange around this town, sweetie. Now is not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything's so... Kanika stops mid-sentence and she realizes what's happened to you. Oh my god, HulkingEnigma, you poor thing. HulkingEnigma, did you... Yeah, it's over. I'm sorry I could help. All that matters is Rosie can go back sleep in her own home. I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna try to be relatively nice and selfish. That's what we've been like this entire playthrough. All that matters is that Rosalie can go back sleeping in her own home. I'm so sorry you had to lose so much to make that happen. If I'd known what would have been taken from you, I can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid the price to that ghost, the rest it should have been her. You don't even live here. You're barely even a Scarlet. It's just so unfair. I'm just happy I could help. Just because I'm happy to make a choice doesn't mean that someone else should have to be obligated to make it instead. Another point of having a free will. I wouldn't wish that happened in my worst enemy. I'm not going to wish it to my family. I kind of thought she wouldn't have let me. Let's just be selfish, I guess. We'll just kind of hit that hard, that kind of going hard. See, this is why Tabitha should have done it. Your life has changed forever, and you're just okay with it. I agree, it's unfair. I did my best to sway her, and what's done is done. There's no use dwelling on things. Kanika takes a deep breath and sighs. You know, Kanika, salt and pepper... Kanika. You know, HulkingEnigma, salt and pepper look good on you. Maybe this isn't all bad. Kanika. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay positive. Stella's way better at that. Is she okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost, and she's just standing off by herself. It'd be a normal reaction from anyone else who had just seen a ghost, but this is Stella we're talking about. Go talk to Stella. Yeah, I want to talk to her one-on-one. You walk over to Stella. I've never seen anything like that, like what we saw tonight. Absolutely dreadful, and I don't think my dear Stella is having an easy time with it. Oh, hey, HulkingEnigma. You okay? I'm here if you need me. I'm so sorry, HulkingEnigma. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay? Dang it. Okay. She hurries off down the road. Well, she's still possessed. I think she took the brunt of things in there. Nor is she having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay. She'll be fine. She didn't seem okay. I think she just needs time to herself. Stella's never been this kind to share her burdens. And I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'll just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. Stella. And you don't need to be rushing anywhere. Same goes for you, Kanika. We still don't know... we still don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms. He vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Yeah, I'm curious about what they say about Wayne. Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? He also crushed a ditching with his bare hand. I mean, it was his foot, technically, but, you know, whatever. Say that one. That's just another reason we should keep our distance. Stella's smart. Hopefully she'll be okay. There was someone else in there, but that's my house. Rosie and I live there. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble HulkingEnigma for any details. No one will pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear, and he won't make trouble. I can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? After everything she went through in the last day, how could I have let this happen? You couldn't have known what was going to happen. None of us could have known. Don't blame yourself. I want to say this one. It was a pretty weird coincidence. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural been going on. It's got to be. They've got to be all tied to it. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been going on. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence. Two of them on back-to-back nights. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town and they've been giving you visions? I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. HulkingEnigma, if you have the time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea after you've had the chance to get some rest. Let's do it. Do any of you know who you're supposed to be? What was it like being puppeted? I want to see this one. Were you all conscious the whole time? Everyone glances at each other. Though none of them gave any of their years away, you can see how exhausted they are, how unsettled. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I remember everything, at least up until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. Okay, let's continue. I'm really curious how this one will end. And I should probably head back inside. It's starting to get chilly out, and there's still work to do to get Rosalina set up for the night. Don't be a stranger, and let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will. Thank you, all of you, again. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika, dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, HulkingEnigma? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Cool. Kanika really treks back to the general store. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, and about what's happened to you. But let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, excuse me, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, HulkingEnigma. Sylvie leaves you and catches up to her daughter. Time to wrap things up here. Go back to the estate. Also, I love how it's all like the edges of the screen are like this. As soon as you get to the car, the exhaustion of the night's events overwhelms you. The ache in your bones become a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat and your eyelids pull shut as if weighted by lead sheets. We're back. Do you need me to carry you inside? I'm fine. I can get up. Good to know you're not entirely broken. Now come on, let's get you to bed. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better, but your legs are numb with exhaustion. Well, we're back. I have to imagine you want to go to bed. I want to talk about... Ooh. Let's explore. I want to explore a bit. Do you think Selle's going to be okay? She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. She's a pest, and like all pests, she has an uncanny way of bouncing back from things. She'll be fine. You should be far more concerned with your own well-being right now. How did you know to call... Yeah, let's do this one. Sybil, who else would I have called the cops? I believe you've seen their complete competence on full display. So I'm sure you've heard that old woman talk. If anyone in this town would have... excuse me. If anyone in this town would have known how to deal with the ghost, it would be her, right? Okay, I'm calling it here. You've got to go to bed. Dang it. You look like death. I wonder if that's how... Like, you can only do less things because you're literally just are exhausted. You find yourself unable to object. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You have to make it to the funeral 4 more days. That's all. And then the bus comes. So that's so he's just tired. So we can't do... So we can't... We'll have to be very choosy of what explore paths we take. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We just have to pick and choose what we like the best, which is what we've been doing. So, I'm cool with that. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. Yeah, I want to do this one. I could get used to this place. Maybe you won't have to leave. I guess we'll see. Anyways, night. See you tomorrow. I understand because of the lore. I do love the lore. But that also, like, I guess that takes with a playthrough of, like, you can use a certain playthrough to learn more about the lore. I'm kind of fine with it, because it does add to the game with the choices. It's definitely unique. Like, you're playing the selfless person, that's what happens. So if you want to, you can play as, like, a more selfish person, or, like, just a total tool bag, and you might could learn more. I probably will do one where I just learn as much as I can with the lore, especially when the game is fully out, because I'm sure there might be some small stuff tweaked here and there. Either way, it's so good. Anyways, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. That I hate to miss, so a person can't go with a selfless choice. Yeah, I hate to miss. I understand. I'm super interested. Like, I'm excited to see once every chapter is out, and you can really see how everything affects everything else, and it'll kind of all come to hopefully its conclusion. We'll see. We'll have to see what happens. I'm definitely super interested in the other path though, which will definitely like make it like do a playthrough of the other path. You don't even notice just entering the guest room, falling into the bed. Suddenly you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. Before your thoughts can drift away to nightmarish recollections of past hours, your phone buzzes on the nightstand. Get an important text at the end of episode 3. Oh? Hey, I'm sorry I ran off earlier. Wound up in a really bad headspace. I care about you so much. So sorry you got hurt in there. Just need some time to get a handle on things. Sorry. We're gonna call her, Chad. We're gonna totally call her. Take all the time you need. Do you need to talk? Oh, should we call her? I'm the sorry one. I let that girl hurt you. This is an explore option. So, she probably just won't answer, right? I want to do second playthrough when you find a special trait interaction. I think when I do the second, like, because I think I definitely want to play this, like, this is going to be jumped up more. I think, I think I'm going to let people choose what traits to use for the next one. I definitely think we'll let people, because I kind of picked this one. I gave options, of course, but I kind of chose these. I think I'm going to let chat tell me what traits to use for this next one. And they'll obviously probably be different, unless for some reason 2 ones like really do well together that I didn't realize. I kind of want to call her. It's an explore option, so it can't be a bad thing, right? She probably just won't answer. I'm not even sure if she'll answer any of these, to be honest. I'm not leaving her on red. I'm here if you need me. Let's. Oh, freak! I don't know. I don't. I surely trying to call her won't hurt anything. I won't call her. I knew it. Freak! I knew it. Take all the time you need. Do you need to talk? I'm sorry when I let the ghost hurt you. Nope, we're not doing that one. I'm not going to do that one either. No, it's going to be one of the first. Well, not that one, but one of these. Either this one or this one. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning for this one. Let's just do it. Whatever. You put the phone back on your nightstand. I do. I'm here if you need me. See, that was my second one too. I don't know. I don't know. Cause I said that to her earlier, and I'm like, I feel like saying it to her. I don't know. Maybe we chose a bad choice there, but I feel like that would be a very like moment between them, like because like she said she cares about him. I don't know. Who knows? It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night events will linger over you for every day you have left. A grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still ride the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. There it is. Street Smart Animals. Finish episode 3. Continue. There it is. Decisions made in episode 3 bears a heavy physical consequence, and a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of this visual reminder or remove it entirely at any point in the preference. If it's that thing, I might actually do that if it's too annoying. I don't need a recap. I will probably stop here, though. Yeah, it's that stuff. We might actually remove that. If that gets annoying, I'll remove it. But let's look. Wednesday. Met Dustin's mom. Found out about the squatter who kicked her. Okay. Took a shower. That's interesting. Met Janie, the pastor's wife. Okay. That's right. Okay. That's right. They were married. The hospital has an amputee Rose foot. Okay. Met Bo. Made breakfast with Stella. Smiley face. Met the mayor and gave him pocket peanuts. Yeah, that's right. I'm so sad. I wish we still had the bag of peanuts. Just so you know, you chose 2 of the traits that don't have special interactions in the first 4 chapters. Really? What do you mean by special interaction? Like, what do you mean by special interaction? I don't. You can tell me. Like, I'm not going to be like, since this is my playthrough I chose. I don't mind you telling me. Miss Colehouse, creepy resident creepy. I didn't find him creepy. Had dinner at Reese's. There's something hidden in the clinic, and it wants me to find it. Invited Tabitha ghost hunting. Sacrificed unknown years of my life to exercise the spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. Made plans with Sylvie to talk about tomorrow. Received a troubling text from Stella before bed. I don't know. I'm curious. USC. Okay, that's fine. At least let me know which ones to pick. How about that, okay? You can at least let me know which ones to pick for the next one. I am curious if anything we've done has just absolutely been wrong. Because we invited Tabitha ghost hunting, so if we didn't invite her ghost hunting, then we would have had to do this no matter what. Or we could have just left it. I don't think leaving it. Keen Eye, Powerful Build, Book Smart, and Hot. Of course. Are the ones that have interactions in the first 4 chapters. So you say one of those. We could. I like Keen Eye. I almost went with Keen Eye. So I think we'll definitely do Keen Eye. There's something that's really interesting. Maybe we can do Keen Eye. I don't know. I think we'll definitely do Keen Eye, and then we'll do one of the others. I don't know which one. Maybe Hot. That'd be kind of funny. Powerful Build's really funny too, though. All of them seem interesting. Just means we gotta play it more and more. I'm a little worried about that one. That worries me, to be honest. I wonder if we'll get this conclude. I wonder if we'll learn about this in the next chapter, or if we have to wait. This is interesting, though. Since we invited her ghost hunting, if we didn't invite her, we'd either have to sacrifice ourselves or just leave. I don't think leaving is... I think that is absolutely the wrong choice. Leaving the ghost there is absolutely the wrong choice. Part of me wonders if her happening to her, how that would be too. It's like a social butterfly. That is true. I think that would be a fun combination. I also think a really funny combination would be Powerful Build and Book Smart too. I think that would be just a hilarious combo too. I think our combo's okay, the one we currently have. We might do that in the next playthrough then. I kind of wish there was I do wish there was an option for other playthroughs to skip through all text you have seen and for it to stop at stuff you haven't seen. That way we can make it go by a little faster. At least I haven't seen that option yet. Well, we've seen it. Like, I don't see it here. Okay, let's save. What a good game. We're going to pause here. We're gonna let it go. We've been going for a good bit, over 2 hours. I am excited. We're going to be playing Chapter 4, which is the latest chapter this week. What's going to happen this week. And yeah. And it's been exciting. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. A Disney princess gameplay? That's freaking hilarious. We'll have to try them all, right? Might as well. I probably won't try them all on stream, just because I got a bunch of other games we need to get through. But I definitely want to try them all, especially if I start making like videos and shorts. I mean, I'll make a video on it for sure, talking about it. But I also want to make shorts, and I think the special interactions will make some good Did You Know shorts. We'll see. Either way, this has been a lot of fun. But it's late. We'll start with Chapter 4, the latest chapter, and Chapter 5 should be coming out relatively soon. I've not looked at anything about it, so I know it's coming out soon, but I don't know exactly when. Either ways, chat, it's been fun. If you're new, subscribe, and hang out for more stuff. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!